Ending Caitriona Drop Bomb Tony's husband divorces her. Shushes doing a sex scene with Sam Heughan. The spotlight and private drama. Leona Rivers, a famous actress of the long-running TV series, has just returned to the blockbuster historical drama project, The Kingdom of Darkness. She plays the female lead, paired with Marcus Hale, a handsome, talented co-star who has had an unclear relationship with Leona for many years. Leona is married to Tony, a talented film producer and also the man she once put all her trust in. But recently, there have been many gaps between them that cannot be filled. Leona's work increasingly requires her to sacrifice her personal time, and Marcus, her close co-star, becomes the one who shares more than Tony. In a controversial scene, Leona and Marcus have to act out an intimate scene, with emotions surging, making the whole crew feel frustrated. Tony, out of suspicion, sneaks onto the set without notice. The unnecessary scene and the explosion. A spotlight shines on Leona and Marcus in the last scene of the day. The director gives the signal, the camera rolls, and they begin to act. The scene was originally just a gentle embrace, but the emotions between the two are so real that the boundary between acting and reality gradually fades. Tony appears, standing behind the camera, witnessing everything on the screen. His heart feels like it is choking when he sees Leona, the wife he once loved, so deeply involved in the role next to Marcus. The next day, Tony files for divorce in court. The brokenness between them is beyond saving. But the real blockbuster is when Leona holds a press conference, announcing a truth that no one expected. Press conference and the surprise bomb. The press conference was held in a luxurious space, in front of hundreds of reporters and media cameras pointed at Leona. She stepped onto the stage with a determined look, fiery eyes, but also a bit tired of someone who had just gone through a storm of public opinion. At the beginning, Leona shared about the film, about her love for art, and the challenges of her career. But then, she moved on to another topic, the topic that the whole world was interested in, her divorce from Tony. "There is a truth that I need to tell," Leona began, her voice strong and determined. "I am not just an actress playing a complicated woman on film. My life is not as simple as people think." The crowd was silent. Cameras and microphones were at full blast. "Tony and I broke up not because of scenes or rumors. There were deeper, more bitter things that I kept hidden. I used to believe that we could overcome everything. But not everyone wants to keep those good things." Leona paused, took a deep breath, and continued. "I also want to talk about the controversial scene with Marcus. It was a scene of truth, not fakery. And I think I need to be honest. Marcus was not just my co-star. He was the person who stood by me when I was most alone, when I felt betrayed by the person I trusted. And I, today, am no longer afraid of that. I will be true to myself, without hiding, without pretending. I am not a traitor, but someone who is finding myself." A loud noise erupted in the press room. Reporters asked questions in a rush, and news began to spread on social media, causing public opinion to be more divided and heated than ever. Storm after the bomb. The news that Leona dropped a bomb right at the press conference caused fierce public debate. Some supported her, saying that she had the right to live true to her feelings and choices. Others opposed her, criticizing her for betraying and disrupting the family image. Tony, meanwhile, also issued a separate statement. He said that the divorce was the final decision, and he would not let himself be dragged into public accusations. But clearly, this scandal has severely affected both their careers and private lives. Marcus kept quiet for a while before appearing in an interview, talking about the sympathy and special friendship between him and Leona. He denied all rumors of an affair, but the ambiguity made the public even more curious. Leona felt the pressure from all sides. She began to wonder if honesty would truly bring freedom, or new chains.